Can Elaine Thompson Herah break American hearts once again at this year's Prefontaine Classic 2023? And Jasmine Camacho Quinn takes the field down with a meet record. Welcome back to the channel, people. Welcome back to the channel. If this is your first time here, thank you for making it Peter Lloyd World. Go ahead, please hit subscribe button so we can continue to go. When you do that, hit the notification bell so you know when the next video drops. You drop a video at least once a day here in Peter Lloyd World. Also, if you enjoy the content, please hit the like button. And finally, leave your thoughts after this sports analysis where we take a look at it and we break down the races. So, ready? Yep. Good to go. Well, at the Zagreb Continental Tour Gold Meet, the final such event for the 2023 season. It was the silver medalist from this year's World Championships, Jasmine Camacho Quinn of Puerto Rico, who won in a convincing fashion, crushing the field actually, and setting a new Zagreb meet record. She looked to have been in impeccable condition. Jamaica's Amoy Brown was no match for Camacho Quinn in this instance. Quinn won in 12.47, as I said, a new meet record, with Amoy Brown coming fourth with a time of 12.78.
Amoy Brown of Jamaica staying involved. Jasmine Camacho Quinn trying to stretch things out here. She's going to try and run fast. 12.48. That is a new meeting record.
Jasmine Camacho Quinn looked fierce in this one. Now, the question has to be asked, can Jamaica's Elaine Thompson Herah, the world's fastest woman over the 100 meters with her 10.54, once again break the hearts of millions of American track and field fans by crushing the opposition, including the current world champion, Sha'Carri Richardson? One has to remember, in the last 2 years, in 2021 and in 2022, when she still was not at her best, Elaine Thompson Herah did flog the entire field. In 2021, of course, she set the second fastest 100 meter all time. So, is it possible, now that we have seen signs of improvement, that she could once again break millions of American hearts, lovers of track and field, by beating the vaunted Americans, including the current world champion, Sha'Carri Richardson, at this year's Prefontaine Classic, which will be held on the 16th and 17th of September, sometime this weekend, as Saturday and Sunday this weekend. Even Thompson Herah seems to be elated about her newfound good health, so to speak, in track and field. She said, I quote, "With the shape that I'm in, I hope to get a good result next week as well." Now, at the Prefontaine Classic 2022, she once again stormed to victory. That is Elaine Thompson Herah.
Carefully out of the blocks, but goodness me, that was another... I'm surprised, Tim, how far she won by in the end.
Well, she only built that lead over the second half. I mean, Dina Ashley-Smith got, I think, through at about 70 or 80, and her top speed is significantly quicker than anybody.
Now, one should remember, although she won this, in this instance, Sha'Carri Richardson came second, which was a massive improvement on her last place from the 2021 Prefontaine Classic, where Elaine Thompson Herah ran the second fastest 100 meter all time. But of course, Elaine was at her best then, wasn't she? But we have to concede that the Sha'Carri Richardson that Elaine Thompson Herah raced last year and in 2021 is not the same Sha'Carri Richardson from the 2023 season. This Sha'Carri Richardson has matured and is on absolute fire. Remember her remarkable 10.65 winning run at World Championships? However, late in the season, Elaine Thompson Herah seems to be rounding into the best form she has been in for the entire 2023 season, running her season's best in her last race just yesterday in Zagreb, running a phenomenal 10.84 and still looked as if she had much more left in the tank.
Great start from Dean Rasher-Smith, as always, head up into the transition phase now, running really well. Hobbs also going well, but here comes Thompson Herah. Thompson Herah from 60 on, moving away, and she gets the victory, 10.80.
However, the last time they both raced was at the Zurich Diamond League, and it was you-know-who, Sha'Carri Richardson, who won.
Richardson gets a pretty good start. Terry gets an excellent start. So does Zoe Hobbs as well over in lane 2. Richardson starting to come through though. The world champion's going to take this. It's going to be Sha'Carri Richardson right over on the far side.
Now this of course is my 2 cents. Sha'Carri Richardson won that race in 10.88 if my memory serves me correctly. And we just saw Elaine Thompson Herah improve once again, running a 10.84. And given that quotation that I read to you earlier where she says given her the condition that she's in, meaning Elaine Thompson Herah, she clearly thinks that she can go faster than 10.84. And I honestly believe that if you are able to produce anything close to a 10.75 at the upcoming Eugene run, she may win, meaning of course Elaine Thompson Herah. Now I'm going to say this, Sha'Carri Richardson is not the little girl that they raced in 2021. I said several times in the past that once she got her head right, she was going to be very hard to beat, and this year she got her head right. She's not going to be psyched out, and she's running the best she has ever ran in her entire life. Remember, she just ran her PB of 10.65, which makes her one of the top 5 fastest women all time. That is a no joke run. But then there's a quite simply psychological edge of the fact that on the 2 times that they've met at the Prefontaine Classic in Eugene, Oregon, it was Elaine Thompson Herah who won. I do believe that this is not, and I repeat, not a complete shutout. I'm not going to say that Sha'Carri Richardson is going to win this hands down, because the truth is, the rate at which, and I've spoken about this on a few occasions now, that Elaine Thompson Herah is improving, she could surprise and break a lot of hearts. And if she wins in Eugene, she's really going to shatter many, many American hearts. Now, do I think it's possible? Here's what I think. Elaine Thompson Herah should never be underestimated. I've said this 100 times and people keep arguing with me, and that's the reason for this platform. You can express yourselves once it's dignified and respectable. At her best, she's a 10.54 runner. That means there's no one who can beat her at her best. Try and understand the logic. At her best, she's 10.54. There's no one else on earth who's even close. Closest is Shelly Ann Fraser-Price. So at her best, no one running now on the planet can beat her. At her best, Sha'Carri Richardson is 10.65. The rate at which Elaine Thompson Herah has been improving in the last 3 races is frightening. It means that if we're going to do that, she should be running somewhere around a 10.75. And the Eugene track is one of the fastest in the world. So the truth is, I give the edge to the world champion Sha'Carri, but I believe Elaine could break hearts. But this, of course, is my 2 cents. Now don't forget to hit the subscribe button, hit notification bell, like button. Remember, your royals, kings and queens, bless up.